Told you I was going to come back. Anywho, my next thing I want to talk about is, what is your job description? There's people that have multiple job descriptions, or multiple things that they do in the church. I was blessed, thank you God, to be one of those people. Jasmine hates it though. She thinks that I move around way too much, and she doesn't hate it, but it's just like, sit down, baby, sit down, let them do it. But anyhow, but what is your job description? Is your job just to come to church and just sit there, or is your job to do something and be a part of the church? There are multiple things that people don't know of that can be done in a church. I'm blessed to be a part of a church, a Victory Christian Assembly, 418 Church Street, Indiana, Pennsylvania, 15701, where my pastor, Melvin A. Jenkins, is the pastor leading us. You can follow him on Twitter at Victory, Victory, PJ, and that's one word. As well as on Facebook, Victory Christian Assembly on Facebook. Anyhow, but I was blessed to have a pastor that allows the people in the church to be a part of different ministries. At one point in time, I was, a part of the choir. I was a part of praise and worship at the same time. This is way back before I was a director. Now, I'm a part of praise and worship, and, as well as the director of the choir. At times I help out with gatekeeping. At times I help out with the sound. I'm just making sure that I'm using all the job descriptions that God has given me for His glory and for His house. But there's multiple things that, can be done in the church. There's mopping, there's trash, there's cleaning the church, there's, making sure that, the chairs are fixed, making sure that the chairs are, properly, stable, making sure that, there's no wires that, are like cut, to spark fires. There's multiple things that is in the church that can be done. But the question is, are you willing to make that a part of your job description, or are you willing just to come to church, give your offering, and walk back out? What's your thing? There's people that are amazing praying people, people that are seeking after God, and praying, and then wanting to pray for others. There's people that prophesied over people. There's people, that just, receive words from God. There's a lot of things that we can be doing in the church that we aren't taking full capacity of. There's even people that have jobs that aren't using their job to the fullest extent. There's constantly room to grow. There's constantly room to be able to, do the things that God has given you to do, especially at a church at Victory, where PJ is really open to what different things God is giving us, different talents and gifts that God has given us. We're one of the churches that does about everything. We have praise dancing, miming, rapping, spoken word, singing, music. We got a lot of stuff, man. Really a lot of stuff. And then and then ministries that are growing from these main ministries is really, 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 really great. But what's your ministry? What is your job description? And then are you going to use it for the glory of God and give Him, like I said in the previous social cam, your tailor-made praise? Or are you just going to, leave it to the side and let somebody else pick it up? And as they say, let the rocks cry out. Just some food for thought. Go to your church, ask, whoever, is in charge of something that you're trying to be involved in. How can you be involved in it? It's always a job to be done. There's always something to be done in the house of God. And really God, deserves it. Deserves it. I'm done. I'll be back. Bye.